Will here, Golf Psychologist. Today I'm going to be talking about some of the forces at work in the golf swing that make it difficult to control the club face and how to remedy that. So definitely stay tuned. You're going to get a lot out of this. Let's get started. Okay, so if I take a golf club, I've got a driver here, and I let go of the grip, everything drops because of the weight of the head of the club. So obviously if I took my grip right here, you can see the natural force of gravity, if I don't apply any pressure, pushes that club down. And so because that force is there, what we do as human beings when we're holding this club is that we feel that force and we're trying to control that force. And a lot of times we're controlling it with the wrong movements. From the top of the backswing, okay, I can either push my club or I can pull my club. What I mean by that is I can have this motion, I can pull it, or I can try to push it. Which one is right? Well, you need both. But most of the time we overdo the pull and we don't have enough push. In other words, the dominance of our lead hand takes over and the club head lags behind so far that we cannot get that lag out. And so we have to make adjustments at the end with our body, with our wrists, and that's where we end up having problems. So what we want to do instead is when we get to the top of our swing, overdo the pressure of the trail hand pushing the club back on plane. Now, if I told you to swing like this, you would look at me like, you're absolutely crazy. I'm not going to do that. Well, yes, that would be crazy. You're not going to hit the ball like this, coming down into the ball, but you're gonna feel like you're doing that. The thing about the golf swing is, whatever you feel doesn't necessarily mean that's what's real. Feel doesn't mean real. So in the golf swing, if I feel like I'm pushing the club head out in front of the hands on the downswing, I'm not actually doing that. I'm still lagging the club behind. Because again, all of this drag is pushing that club down. So there's no way that from a full speed I'm going to be able to do that. It's impossible pretty much. But by trying to do it, you're counteracting the forces that are pushing the club down, and that's what you've got to do in the golf swing. So you can hit some shots with a driver, with an iron, and practice that. And what you're trying to do is rehearse the feeling of, once you get to the top of your backswing, using more of your strong hand. For a right-handed golfer, your right hand, you're trying to push that club that direction to counteract all the forces wanting to pull it down, okay? And you can just kind of ease into it with shorter swings, but getting the feel down. And when you finish, you know, you should look like that, as opposed to you pull this through and you flip it, you're back on your trail foot, you're not compressing the ball. So here's kind of the drill, all right? You just basically get it to the top of the swing, rehearse that feeling of that trail hand pushing the club head out in front. And when you kind of slow it down and just do a couple drills, it'll look something like this. And the ball flight was pretty much dead straight. But if you're hitting a dead straight ball flight, you have to be rotating it right to left for a right-handed golfer. You've got to be coming compressing the ball in that direction in order to just even keep it straight. Now, once you kind of hit some straight shots with it, I'd encourage you to start overdoing it and see if you can hit some hooks. Get to the top of your swing, push that club head with that trail wrist and try to hit some hooks. I'll see if I can do one for you. Now you can see where I'm at after impact. I really got that push going from the top and was able to put that right to left spin on it, but the ball was controlled. It wasn't a fluttering, hook. It was a very well struck ball. And so when you get this concept down, you're going to see some amazing things with just the compression, the feel at impact, and so definitely put this to use and practice working on this. And I can guarantee you this, it may not be a quick fix where you can take it to the course tomorrow, but if you really work on it, you'll see some results. It's going to take a little patience, but you'll get there. So keep working on it, and if you need some help, reach out to me. FindYourPeakPerformance.com is my website. We'll see you next time. Good luck.